Evening, gang. All right, it's Sunday the 21st of June 2026, and a warm welcome along tonight's our Sunday night chat show, which will be. Well, I thought to myself it might not be on next week, but I think we will. Yes, we'll be on next week. Oh yeah, I was just double checking because Scotland's coming up soon now. I've got two little. I've actually got 2 weeks off. From my karaoke job, believe it or not. I'm away next weekend up at the Caravan. Now, normally, I'd go up to the Caravan on a Saturday night, like late Saturday after I finish work, like 11 o'clock at work. I leave King's Cross, drive up there, and my little caravan stay starts. But unless I had to move the day I go up there, otherwise I wouldn't have got up there at all this month. I've been so busy. So very busy person, very busy. Look, dear, busy. Have you got a calendar like this? No. Very, very busy. Very busy. Yes. So that's why I'm going up next week. And then the week after, I'm in Scotland visiting my niece, who I haven't seen for months and months and months. And they're moving. Actually, they're moving on the very same day, funnily enough, that I get up there. But so maybe, I don't know what time I get up there, actually. Maybe I'll be able to lift a few boxes or things like that. Poor old Chris, poor old. I'll pretend that it's hurt him. I can't quite lift that. And great nephew George will come along and rescue me by lifting the heavy boxes for me. probably at great cost to my wallet. But there we go. Anyway, good evening to gang. I hope the weather's all right for you. It's really hot at the moment. There's been a minor disaster approximately 20 minutes ago when I tried to operate my internal studio air conditioning with my mobile phone. Nope, it's not having that. Not working. Don't know why. Funnily enough, plugged into the same, what do you call them? Extension socket. You know, you get a socket with like four plugs. Only was that 1, 2, 3. That one's got 6. Socket with 6 plugs on it. There's another Wi-Fi item in that same plug that isn't working. Now, the power's going to it, but there are 2 Wi-Fi items in that. Isn't that very strange and mysterious? I don't know why that is. And they're in the same thing, and 2 of them aren't working. Remote control for that air conditioning, and it took me a while to find it. But, yes, the trusty old battery-operated remote control was located, and we're sitting here in nice, cool air. I know most of you probably aren't. The trouble is, and I expect a lot of you have got fans, but maybe not the old AC going on there. The trouble with fans, it gets to the point, and I've had this before at work actually, it gets to the point where the temperature is so hot. Oh, that was it, the Caravan. I remember when I first got the Caravan, and it was the first summer, oh my God, it was hot in there. I've got air conditioning up there as well in the Caravan, which has made a world of difference. But before I had it, I bought this great big fan and I put it sort of on the floor, turned it on, and it gets to the point where it's so hot that all it's doing is blowing hot air at you. And although you don't turn it off, for some reason you don't turn it off, and it's really painful. So I don't know how you're getting on with the heat, but I hope you're all right. If you're one of our Australian viewers or listeners, I know you're used to this sort of heat or going on there. I remember some years ago, about 10 years ago I think, I was in Australia with cousin Helen, and we were in Sydney, and we decided to meet up and go on one of the boats for the day. Not boats, I think you called them ferries, the Sydney ferries, I think, and they're green. Great service, and it's not like a day out on a ferry. It's like, get on this little boat and you go on the other side of the bay, or whatever it's called. Anyway, so we got on this boat and we ended up in, I can't remember what the name of the place was now. We had a walk around there, and it was quite a nice time to be with my cousin Helen. And we came back, we got back to Sydney, and we decided to walk to the, I can't remember where we were walking to now. Maybe where we go. I don't know if we were going to the shops or not. But anyway, it was similar temperature to this today. I remember that. But the sun was on us. It was constantly on us, this sun. And I'm walking along, starting to feel a bit weird, really. And then I said to my cousin, I said, well, right, we need to get out of this sun now. As soon as you see somewhere to go, we need to get out of the sun. Oh, well, what if you would? I said, no, we need to get out of the sun now. I said, otherwise I'm going to drop. And we very quickly got to a shopping centre. Doors opened. Oh, it's cool air. And I sat on one of the bean bags, that they got in there for resting, and I flopped down into there. I think it was about 45 minutes sitting there. She was happy to walk around the shops and all that. So, you have to be very careful with the heat, I don't know what it's like for you. Do you like the heat or not, I wonder? Gang, if you'd like to join in tonight, if you are in the YouTube chat box, I'm not in that, okay? That's really just there for people to talk to each other. If you want to join in and you want to send me a message, there's two main ways of doing this. Either send me a text if you're in the UK. You can send me a text, and the text number is 07460 143393, just down there, okay? 07460 143393. If you are international, you can use WhatsApp, okay? WhatsApp, it's the same number. 07460 143393 for international people. 07460 143393 on the WhatsApp, okay? If you can't use either of those two methods, you're welcome to use the email. The email will work a lot slower than the texts, okay? Because I'm sitting here on my own and I can't do everything at once, so I've kind of got to prioritise. Most people use the texts. All right, some people use the WhatsApps and one or two use the emails. So that's the kind of order it goes in. So if you can use the text or the WhatsApp, that is a lot better and easier for me. Anything you want to say at all while we're doing our little show tonight, it'd be a pleasure to hear from you. All right, and first of all, by the way, you remember the Android phone I bought? What works the text? Yeah. Oh, God blimey, I dropped it. Screen gone. That was the end of that. And it wasn't dropped onto a hard floor. Underneath me here, I've got this bit of MDF instead of the wheels on the carpet, and the wheels move a lot easier on this thing. Although, to be honest, it's starting to get a bit deteriorating, and I might have to replace a bit of wood on the floor. Oh no, I just turn it over the other way, wouldn't I? It's like underpants, lads. Who washes their underpants every time? Oh, what a waste of time that is. You wear them for a couple of days and then you take them off, inside out, back on again. Happy days. You have to wash your underpants every 4 days. Anyone else do that? Well, it's the same with a piece of wood. Why buy a new piece of wood? Just turn it round the other way. Carry on. No hassle is there at all. Exactly. Right, thank you very much. Right, I dropped this blooming Android phone. I could not believe it. And then I didn't really notice until, what was I doing? I can't remember what I was doing. Anyway, I went to turn this thing on, and the screen was. What's happened to that screen? Oh no, you're joking. Now I only dropped it once, and the screen was destroyed. It's an Android phone, right? This is my iPhone 14. Do you know how many times I've dropped that on the floor? Right, in church, stone floor. On the in the gym changing room, stone floor. On the pavement outside, stone floor. On this piece of wood, wooden floor. Okay? Hundreds of times I've dropped this. Never skips a beat. Still working perfectly all right. Android phone, dropped it once. It was a very, very old Samsung thing it was. It was so old, it didn't have 4G on it. That's how old it was. Only cost me 50 quid. But that's all right, because I didn't require it for 4G services, only to do texting for this show. I bought it for the show. Dropped it, screen gone. Now, when I say screen on, when I turned it on, it looked funny. I just about managed to guess where my passcode was, right? Passcode, and I thought, yeah, that's come on now. And I remembered what I had to do to get the texts on, because you have to have the Android phone on for the texts to come on the computer. They talk to each other somewhere. Google messaging, it's called. Very, very clever. Very, very clever. Anyway, I managed to work out, and I thought, well, I usually flick up and then flick across, and then it's the top left one. And I did that, and blimey, my luck, I got it working. So that's how that's working tonight. And the texts are all coming through perfectly here. So I ordered another one, which actually I collected this afternoon. Another second-hand one off the Amazon, 60 quid. So it's 160, so it's 110 pounds so far I spent on crap phones. My sister swears by them, Android phones. But my sister, I can never hear her. I can never hear her, and neither can her younger son, Jimmy, my nephew Jimmy. He can never hear her either, and she blames it. She said all iPhones are useless. It's because we've both got iPhones, and no other members of the family have got iPhones. Therefore, all iPhones are useless, apparently. You know, nothing to do with her being on the speakerphone all the time, right? Because she'll have it. She'll always on the almost 99% of the time she talks to you on speakerphone. This phone, you know, is in Australia, and she's in the kitchen doing dinner, and she talks to it like I can hear her properly. Well, I can't, dear. Can't hear you. But apparently it's because it's actually, I'll turn this torch off now. Someone said to hold that, and someone said to hold that, and it goes. It doesn't go off though, does it? Who was it told me that? One of the lads in the gym, actually. He said if you hold, because I usually open it up and see if I hold that, it's like that little torch button there, that little torch button there. Oh, you can't see that, can you? See that little torch button there, right? My torch has come on. Do you know how often that happens? That won't go off. I have to open up the bleeding app to do it. It's most depressing. Oh, it really is. There we go. Is that off now? Is that off? There, that's off now. Yeah, apparently it's because we've got iPhones, and all iPhones are useless. You know, a speakerphone all the time. Can never hear what a word she's saying. It's on the other side of the country, the speakerphone. You know, speakerphone's in Manchester. She's come for holiday in London and thinks I can hear it. No, we can't hear it. We can't hear it, love. How many times? Very dangerous to be on the speakerphone all the time. It's bad. She has a go at me sometimes, you know, because I know you don't think I do, but I do swear quite a lot. Not on here, not on this programme. Don't you worry, not on this programme, not for public listening, but I swear quite a lot. And often, you know, she'll answer the phone, hello? She goes, hello? That's how she answers the phone, hello? I say, and I might say something, you know, naughty, bad words. And I got kids in the car. Well, how am I supposed to know that? So there's a little light come on my phone saying children in the car. No, it hasn't. Can't read minds. You can have a little watch on my sister later tonight, gang. She's on the Butler's Empire channel. That's at 8 o'clock tonight, okay? Right, let's do some of these lovely messages. So thank you very much. And I shall configure the new old Android phone for future use. Meanwhile, we're making do tonight, okay? Hello to Tara in Melbourne, Australia. Evening to you, my love. Oh, lovely Emma's there again in Portugal. Good evening, Emma. Good evening to Matt Martins. Hello to you from Matt and Jake. We're celebrating Father's Day here. Oh, yes, and here as well. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Okay, happy Father's Day, especially to Mark Bowles. I don't know if he's with us tonight. He's a dad, so happy to you there. Happy Father's Day to you. I'd like to take a moment to say thank you to all fathers out there, both past and present, for all they do and have done in our lives. Fathers are so appreciated. Yes, they certainly are. My father was an absolute saint who didn't get the respect from me that he deserved. And then when you get older, you certainly pay for that in your mind. Do you know what I mean? But that's how it was. He really was a great man, my father. Always doing overtime at work, you know, taking us on holidays, outings, everything. You ask my sister, she'd say exactly the same. She'll say exactly the same. So happy Father's Day to anyone. All right, Stu and Sarah there. Good evening to Stu and Sarah. Jet in Canterbury is eating a Chinese dinner. Oh, no, not for me, darling. I'm sorry. No, I don't like Chinese food. Yes, I have tried it. Don't be one of those people. Oh, you'd like it if you tried it. No, I have, thank you. No, I tried it when I was 16 years old. Never again. Never again. It's not for me, Chinese food. I'm eating Chinese dinner while watching you this week. Soup comes last. Oh, does it? Oh. I didn't know that. Soup comes last. While Western cultures start with soup, traditional Chinese dining serves it at the end of the meal to act as an aid for digestion. I had no idea of that, Jet. Isn't that interesting? Did you know that? What soup do you like? Oh, tomato soup. Yeah, you've seen my video of making, what was it now? Vegetable. I've done vegetable soup, haven't I? And I've done tomato and basil soup. Oh, that was really nice, that. Tomato and basil soup. Oh, yes. Actually, I might have some of that later. What have I got in the cupboard? No, I think it'll have to be a tin. I haven't got any ready homemade soups at the moment. Because after church this morning... Oh, that was hot in church. I did 2 masses. Father Danny is been told by the doctors to take some time recovering for his latest treatment. You may remember he got the big C on one of his lungs, and he had a load of treatment, and he had quite a large, what do you call it, growth, tumour. Quite a large, I think he said the size of an orange or something like that. Went back, you may know this story already, went back after treatment for the scan, and they were amazed at how this size of an orange had shrunk to the size of a pea. He went home all happy, the phone rang. Very sorry to tell you, we found one on your kidney now, so he's got to go through all of it again. And he's one of those people who struggles on, you see. He carries on when he's ill. But I do the same. I think a lot of us watching this show tonight with me, I think probably a lot of you are the same as me, because we are of that age when we just carried on. My mother and father certainly did. They never took time off. We just carried on. Just carried on. And he's one of those. So he wasn't there this morning. So we had another one called Father Brian, I think he was. And when I first saw him, always a very serious priest. Very serious. No, not at all. He came over after. He was very, very chatty. Very chatty. And then we did that, because I do 2 masses in there. And we did the second one. And after that, I popped in the tea room to say goodbye to people, and he was sitting there. I can't remember what he said now. Oh, yeah, that was it. Because during the sermon, he was telling the story about he had a problem with his car on the motorway, right? And he told this story. And then from the problem with the car, they go into something in the gospel. You know, they connect the two. It's very clever. That's how a sermon works. They tell you something about a personal life that's going on. Might be funny. And that will lead on to something in the gospel, right? The thing is, at the end of it, he never told me what happened. He never told us what happened, what was the outcome of the car. So halfway through, in between the 2 masses, he came in the tea room. So this would be about 9:30 in the morning, 20 past 9:30 in the morning. I said, Father, you missed something out. He said, did I? I said, you never told us what happens in the car. Oh, well, I'll make up for that at the next mass. And he said, and so he went through the whole thing again. And at the end, he told us what had happened to the car, and it needed a new dash, £1,000. £1,000 for this dash. Because a couple of people of the 8:30 told me I didn't finish the story, and he looked over at me like... So I went in to say goodbye to him afterwards. I said, you know, it's funny, you know, years ago, 70s and 80s, if the church or priest or someone like that wanted something done, they'd just announce it. You know, in front of all the people. Oh, by the way, we could do a little bit of painting here. And immediately 20 blokes would step forward. Okay, we can do the painting. You know. And it was always like that. Or we need some cleaners. All these old dears come up and, yeah, we'll do some cleaning for you. Yeah, and that's how it would work. Not so much now, you know, they have to pay for stuff to be done. I don't get paid to play the organ, and I wouldn't take the money anyway. I think... you do it because you want to do it, that sort of thing. But yeah, seriously, I wouldn't. A wedding and a funeral is a different thing, but a general mass, no. And he turned out into a real laugh. And as I was walking out, he said, I said to him, you should have had a word with me, Father. We'd have a second collection at the back. I'm good at getting money out of people. And he said, you're a very funny man. And he was laughing, so he was quite nice. Nice to have someone different in it. Right, good evening to the lovely Patricia in Manchester. Good evening, Chris. Or good afternoon, Chris. On this beautiful day, we are making the most of it, and we'll be watching you from the garden. Please don't scare the birds away. Well, the only way you do that is to make sort of noises of birds, you know, predatory birds like seagulls. Yeah, like that. Evil thing. Aren't they fat? My God. I thought pigeons were fat. Those seagulls, is it fat or muscle? I'm concerned. I've lost the top of an ice cream to a seagull before. I should have grabbed that thing and gave it to Angel, the cat that visits me. Here you go, Angel. Nice fat dinner for you today. How do those seagulls even fly, carrying all that weight around? Some of them seagulls need to go on Monjaro, I reckon. And the pigeons, fat things they are. Dear me. Evening to Maureen. She was at the karaoke. Were you there last night? You were there certainly Friday. I can't remember if you were there last night or not now, Maureen. It was so hot in there, though. It was really hot in the bar. Evening to you, my love. Good evening to Jason Hughes. Simon in Oakhampton. Good evening, Simon in Oakhampton. Now, what is he saying here? Evening. Hope you've still been using the... using your wooden spoon. I discovered where it came from on Friday, because on Friday, I always ring Cousin Ellen. She lost her mum, I can't believe it's now a year and a half ago. Auntie Marion. Lovely lady. She lost her mum. She's kind of a bit on her own, and we've become closer. There's no one else really down here. And it's the same for me, to be honest. You know, my family's all in Lincolnshire. My sister, my lovely sister, and all the family are up there. I'm a bit on my own here, and she's not far away, Cousin Ellen, so we've become a little bit closer, and I ring every Friday. And it turns out, she said, you know that wooden spoon you picked up the other day? She said, I got you that. I forgot. See, not only the chopping board, the Cousin Helen chopping board, it's the Cousin Helen wooden spoon as well. The gifts are pouring in here. Talking of gifts, I bought Posh Twink Carl a present. He's gone to America at the moment with his young boyfriend. I say young, but they're both young with his boyfriend, because his boyfriend is American and he's English, and they swap over. He goes there, and then the other one will come here, and it's quite good. Anyway, he works at the London Zoo. Zoological Society of London. Blow me down, I saw this advert come up on Facebook for coins. For London Zoo coins, as made by the Royal Mint. So I bought him this. I don't know if you're going to see that. Yeah, you could just about see it. Look. It's is that a lion? Oh no, it's a lion. It's a lion on there. Can you see that lion? I'm just trying to hold it carefully so you can just about see it. So I bought him that as a gift. I'd like to buy my friends gifts. There it is. Okay, you can get one of those if you want to from the Royal Mint. Sometimes I have these coins. I mean, I don't think I've ever... Have I bought one before? I might have bought one before. But I just saw it. I thought, oh, that's perfect, because that's where he works, you see. So hopefully be thrilled at that when he comes back in about 3 months' time. Good evening to the lovely Zoe. Hello to you, Zoe, who says, good evening, Uncle Chris. How are you tonight? I'm getting there slowly. Slowly but surely. Snail always wins, Zoe. Yes, they do. Oh, you should see these blokes in the swimming pool. They do make me die. Usually the alpha males, you know, I can't be doing with them. You know, the same ones that are going in the pubs. It's coming home. It's coming home. Oh yeah. Oh God. Oh ref. They can't hear you, love. Why are you shouting at the telly? Why are you shouting at the telly, mate? They can't hear you. And look. Oh, it's coming home. Oh, I can't bear it. I can't stand it. One of them alpha males. Anyway, we get those in the swimming pool occasionally, right? So there I am doing my steady pacing, and I'm not the slowest one in there. There's plenty of people more slower than me. I'm all right, you know. I go up and down, up, down, up, down, up, down, back. Anywhere between usually 70 or 80 times. Up, down, up, down. It's not, don't get me wrong, right? It's not a full-size swimming pool. It's a hotel pool. So 80 lengths, probably about 50 to 60 in a normal pool, I would imagine, something like that. In the one where my sister goes, Woodhall Spa Lido, beautiful outdoor pool. That's a really long pool. Seriously, it's long. It would probably be about 35 or 40 in there, I would imagine. I don't know how many lengths my sister does, actually. I'll have to ask her. She gets upset when people get away in there. And it is annoying, though. You know, when you're in a pool going up and down, and then some old bag and a group of friends stop in the middle and decide to have a conversation. Get out of the way, dear. Get out of the way. Or mothers with the babies. Or fathers. Mothers or fathers with the babies. And they're going and they're reversing. They're reversing. Why don't they look behind them? Go, 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 go. Get out of the way, dear. You know? Which, how leak-proof are those nappies? Ooh. Oh, I'm swimming in baby's wee in those pools. How awful. Anyway, let's have a look. Where were we now? Yeah, getting there slowly. Like I was just saying there to you, Zoe. It's like these blokes, they come in, right, and you're going up and down. There might be a couple of it up and down. And in they get. Oh, yeah. The blokes in the swimming pool. And some of the young girls as well. And they got the hats. They got the hats. I don't have anything on. Nothing on at all. Other than my very small Speedos. Would you like to see a picture? No, not really. Not really. No, I've got shorts. Shorts. It's a very, very brave, fat, overweight man that wears Speedos in the swimming pool. And believe me, they do. What do they look like, girls? Oh, no. Or, just as bad as Speedos, I don't know what they are. They're like cycling shorts. Just as bad. They're as tight as this. Right, and the fat is oozing over the side. I would look the same. That's why I don't bleed and wear them. Awful. Or they just not care. Don't care what people think. Well, maybe they got a point, you know. Don't care what people think. It's just not very pleasant seeing it, is it? You know what I mean? And I'm sorry, ladies, it's the same with the girls wearing those G-strings with that tiny piece of string just covering the bits underneath and flesh all over the place. Oh, it's not fair on us gays. Should be a law against that. So we're going up and down. In comes the alpha male, you know the hat's on and the goggles are on. And, of course, very important, the counting watch. And they come in, right? And they're standing at the end of the pool, right? They get in, while they're down the end there, mucking around with all their gadgets. I've done another 8 lengths. Like this, they are at the end of the pool. And then the goggles come off and they spit in the goggles. Oh, God. And then they wash them out in the pool. Dirty people. Right? Right, I'm going to go like that, right? And you're just about to get to the end, right? And so you're going to go around. As you get to the end and turn round, they go off. They go off. Might do 2. They do 2 lengths, and then they stop. And while they're resting, I do another 8 lengths. So Zoe, snail always wins. I've done 200 lengths, they've done 4. Just one little thing that annoy me occasionally. Zoe says, excuse me a moment. Zoe says, it's hot at the moment. I am struggling. Have some very exciting news to share. Ooh. I found my secret crush from 18 years ago. His name was John. Let me write down that name. John something. He's on Instagram. Messaged him last Wednesday evening. To my surprise, he got back to me just 1 hour later, still remembering. Has missed me, I think, straight away. I was on about meeting up. We are meeting up on Tuesday, going to a local pub. Hang on, got to look up this bloke for you. Zoe, I don't allow any of my viewers or listeners to go out with mingers, so I'm just going to check him out for you now, just in case you've got, rose-coloured lenses on, darling. Right, let me put this name in. John. I'm not telling you. It's a private man here, and John. Is there a picture of him with? Oh, hang on. Oh, I can't see it properly. Oh, why can't I see? Is there a picture of him with a girl, Zoe? Or another picture of him with a girl with long blonde hair. Oh, she looks like an influencer. Oh, you're probably better than her, darling. You can get him off her. It's on there. Is it the one with the green Lamborghini? No, I doubt that. Is it the one who's in the NBE? No, not him. Oh. Which one? I don't know which one it is, my love. What's this one? Oh, him and possibly his son, I would imagine. Or his boyfriend. I don't know which one it is, darling. You must tell us, Zoe. Do you know, I've got a bit stuck down here. It's not coming up, is it? Oh, well. Anyway, he's on Instagram. Well, good luck with that. Let us know how that goes, Zoe. We need to know, love. Good luck with that. Yes. Very good. Very good. Dottie's in Mablethorpe. Hello, darling. Dottie and Carl here. Looking forward to another show today. Loved you playing the cymbals at the... Oh, you didn't watch that. Oh, now you know I swear, you see. Because I swear a bit while I'm doing the karaoke tonight. Well, you have to. You have to, because they got to be kept in control. Otherwise, they walk all over you. I do play the... I've got cymbals, maracas, tambourine, and a bell, and Christmas bells, which only come out at Christmas. We are in Burla Marsh for a few days, staying right opposite a church. The church bells go off every half an hour, even through the night. So we aren't getting much sleep. And just to add to that, the Carl is swatting flies every 2 minutes. Oh, I don't like flies. Horrible bleeding things, aren't they? Do they do anything, flies? I mean, apparently we don't like wasps, really, do we? But wasps do... what do you call it? They do you know, taking pollen and pollinating. They do pollinating, don't they? Wasps, they do pollinating. Evening to Big G. Evening to you, sir. Like you, I can't cope with the heat. I've been in my bedroom all day with the aircon going. What, you've got aircon, Big G? Oh, that does surprise me, my dear. I thought it was only me and Roy that had aircon. Have you got the proper one, or they wheel around one? Those wheel around one, portable ones. They're okay. Bit noisy, but they're okay. Yeah, they work all right. Anyway, he's been in the bedroom all day with the aircon going. Well done doing the karaoke in Central. So hot there. Well, I've been putting up with that for years. I've been putting up with that heat in the pub for years. It seriously is. Every year it's exactly the same. Every year I complain. Is someone going to empty out the... it's the filters that are blocked. I'm sure it's the filters that are blocked in there. You know, those of you that don't know, I do karaoke every Friday and Saturday, although not for the next 2 weeks because I've got things to do. Very busy, very busy. I keep telling you, very busy. Look, nearly at the end of June. Busy. July. Busy, very busy. My friend Sheila, she plays the guitar at church on two of the weeks I don't do it. I don't play the organ, and she's been trying to get me to go to Sunday dinner, and so I give her a date, and it's like somewhere halfway through July. Why is it so far away? I said, well, because I'm just doing stuff all the time. You know, got to be busy. Shania's there on the Isle of Wight. Hello, Shania. Evening, Shania. Oh, I got a message from... my nephew's wife this morning saying we are booking the ferry next week while I'm up there when we come and visit you on the Isle of Wight in, let me just check my very busy diary, in October, which will be, or is it November? Well, in November, which will be here like that. It just comes around so quickly, doesn't it? There we are. Have you chosen hymns yet for me, Shania? Or am I doing that, my love? Do you know the date? Have you got a pen? Do you know my date, Shania? That Sunday will be the... Stand by. 8th of November. Sunday the 8th of November, my love. Yes. I don't know what date that is. As in the church calendar. Kevin from Edgware's there. Hello, Kevin. My brother and dad have Android phones. I have an iPhone. Therefore, Kevin, you are far superior than them. But iPhone doesn't need to be new. iPhone 14. That's about 5 years ago, isn't it? Perfectly all right. But it has to Android. They're just... My brother and dad have Android phones. I have an iPhone, and I have the same flaming issue. I thought it was just me. It must be just old Android phones. People trying to call a now an iPhone. You just cannot hear it on an Android phone on my phone. It's rubbish. Androids are rubbish. iPhones are 10 times better than phones. Oh, Kevin from Edgware, are you a viewer of The Butler's Empire? Please feel free to go on their little chat box tonight and tell my sister that. Because she don't take it from me, love. No, she don't take it from me. I don't know what's wrong with her half the time. Austin's there in South Africa. Hello. Hi, Chris. About the Galloping Gourmet. Graham Kerr is 92. You know I do these cooking videos, which I thoroughly enjoy doing with you, I must admit. And I've been compared a couple of times to the Galloping Gourmet, who was a proper entertainer, cook, chef, whatever you say. There was a few of them back in the day. There was him. He was like the first one I remember, as in an entertainer, not just cooking. He had you in stitches of laughter, right? And then we had Rusty Lee. I'm sure some of you remember Rusty Lee, big black lady, frizzy hair. She had the loudest laugh you could possibly hear. And she was great. You loved Rusty Lee. There's another one as well. I can't think now. They're the two entertaining ones that are stuck in my head. And you had the gentleness, of course, Mary Berry. I have seen a little bit of that Bake Off before, and it's just all fake. I find it a bit fake. Why do we always have to have these double meanings all the time and all that? It's unnecessary. You know, it's just, I can tell when something is scripted. And if it's scripted, it's generally boring. Unless, of course, it's drama. Script drama by all means. But when you script stuff that should just flow naturally, and it doesn't. It doesn't. Anyway, they're my thoughts on that. But I love the Galloping Gourmet. I didn't know he was 92 years old, gosh. That's only just a little bit younger than you, isn't it, Austin, I think, my love? Anyway, hello to you, Austin. Let me see, Tara in Melbourne. What's she saying here, my love? Bonnet found this today. Is this your... Yes, it is. Yeah, that picture you sent me, that's my friend Carl. He does a little bit of drag now and again as well. All right. Matt wants to mention he's been using Android phone since 2011 after leaving iPhone, and I continually have no regrets. Oh, you just want me to sing, don't you? Is that what it is? Is that what it is, Matt? No regrets. No, la 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 la. La la la. Oh, talking of singing, we were talking about this in the church today. We have two beautiful Nigerian ladies. There's Josephina. I went to her set. She's 71 now. If you looked at her, there's no way you'd think she was 71. Once again, of the darker skin, and it's true what they say: the black don't crack. They do not look their age. None of them, especially the ladies. She looks fantastic. I went to a birthday party a couple of years ago, I think it was now. It was one of the best birthday parties I ever went to. She had all these friends of hers, I think they were family, called Sisters, the Sisters, and they come out and look after you. I've told you this before, haven't I? We got new people here all the time, though, so sometimes I repeat the stories. And... you know, the food. Do you want anything else to eat? Do you want anything else? Oh, it was wonderful. Great DJ. Everyone's dancing. Fantastic party. And it was Josephina and Deacon Aidan. My friend Debs, who you will see on Tuesday. Oh, yeah. Tuesday's video. You remember, if you were watching the comments and questions show from last night, I couldn't remember what's on Tuesday. It's Debs and mine country walk. We went to some fields and did a bit of a country walk. Okay, so that's Tuesday's video at 6 o'clock. It's quite funny. Okay, it's quite funny, me and her, when we go out. Anyway, and it was suggested gospel music. Now, I don't know about you, and whenever I talk about hymns and music and all that, you don't need to be religious, okay? You don't need to be religious. You don't need to, right? Okay. Gospel music. I'd quite like to do a gospel hymn or song, and they're all up for it. They're all up for it. So we're looking into that at the moment. I've got to find one now. I think we're going to try and involve the children at the 2 Catholic primary schools that we have here. And the headmistress, who I know, Nicola, lovely lady, she's just taken over, she has. Nicola, I did something for her when the old headmistress left. They wanted me to go to the church and play the organ for the leaving do, which is what I said. And they also wanted to do it with the school. They asked me to go in. At that point, I couldn't go in because I've never been into that school. There's actually 2. One of the schools, St Joseph's Primary School. But I couldn't do it, so I made them a video and sent the video over, you know, me in the living room playing and singing, and they played it a few times to the little people, and they learnt the hymn like that. But it was said that it'd be great if the children could be singing this gospel music. So there's something new for me to do. I love doing new things, to be honest. Not dangerous things. We don't do roller coasters. We don't go jumping off bungees or off the top of mountains into water. Why does anyone want to? Can you please tell me why someone wants to do that? Or the worst one out of all of it, right? Oh, at last it's come up. Right. But out of all dangerous things you could do, I think the worst one for me would be potholing. You know, squeezing into little holes in rocks and literally getting stuck and having to get yourself out of it. And you're on a time limit because in half an hour's time, the water starts pouring in when the sea comes in. Why does anyone want to do that? Oh, no. I'm not having any of that. Although I will be hopefully going to Cheddar Gorge in Somerset at some point in July, I think it is, when I'm down in Somerset. I'm hoping to go to Cheddar Gorge. Blum, it's been years since I went there. But, yeah. So, gospel music. One of the ladies, she really wants to do that thing from Sister Acts, you know, with Whoopi Goldberg. I will follow him wherever he will go. And I said to Deacon, I said, is it appropriate? He said, well, is it worshipping him above? I said, well, yes. He said, then it's appropriate. So, you know, we're going to work on that, and gives me something else to do as well. Anyway, back to this email. How is it quartered? We haven't done anything that's in the list yet, have we? Doesn't matter, does it? Doesn't matter. Matt Martins, yeah, he's had Android phones since 2011 after leaving iPhone. I continue to have no regrets about these Samsung phones. Yes, my replacement phone is also another Samsung. I've been using over the last 4 years now Samsung's foldable phone, which has a screen on the outside like a normal phone, but then folds into a larger single screen on the inside, which is great for all the multitasking I do at my busy job. It's so clever, and I would never go back to anything else, at least until holographic phones come out. Now, there's a thing. Holographic phones. What do you reckon, gang? Yes. Holographic phones, yeah. We'll have one of those one day, and I'll be able to appear sitting next to you on your chair. Is that appealing to anyone, I wonder? Maybe not. Where are we going? Hello to Andy from Rugby. Hello, Andy. Welcome along to the show there. Welcome, my dear. Come on, Chris. It's Sandra, not Sarah. Can you keep me as just Andy? And it's Tesco to blame. Hang on, Sandra. What Sandra have I said now then? Oh, that must have been half an hour ago. I can't remember what I'm doing here, Andy. This text says Andy from Rugby. Okay. Sandra, please send me something now. Okay, send me something now and say, can you make this Sandra on my own? Sandra from Rugby. And then I can change it, all right? And I shall do that while I'm sitting there to avoid all that. You see what happens once you've got used to doing something, or it says it on the thing, that's it forevermore unless I change it. So if you do that, Sandra, send me a text, say, hi, it's Sandra from Rugby, and I will change it, and then you will always come up as that name. All right, my love? Sorry about that, Andy. It's very, very confusing. Oh, what's this here? Private message here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Mark Bowles is with us. He took SJ to the cinema today to watch Toy Story 5. SJ's his little boy. Toy Story 5. I quite like Toy Story. Who's the... Woody, innit? Woody. The one with the hats. They had loads of Woodies in Disney. Thank you very much, Mark. Much appreciated that message there. Steph Pennell is there. Hello, Steph. Sent butlers a message about where to send parcels. No response. Yeah. I did ask my sister. They've asked not to use the address. Okay? Not to give out the address anymore. I think people keep turning up and taking photos. Okay? So they've asked me not to use the address anymore, which unfortunately means there's nowhere for you to send anything to. Okay? I don't give out my address. There isn't really any. Someone suggested I send it to the pub. But the problem with that is I've done that before and it's not quite worked out, unfortunately. All right, okay, hang on a minute. Sandra from Rugby. Now, how do I change this name here? Bum bum bum. Let me see. Now you're using WhatsApp and he's using text messages. This is where it becomes confusing. How do I check contact information? Sandra from Rugby. Hang on. How do I do this? There we go. Sandra from Rugby. Right, so I've changed you. Oh. Sync contact to phone. So that might happen automatically, Sandra. Right, hopefully that's it. I think you're going to come up now as Sandra from Rugby in future. All right, Sandra. Well, we've got that sorted. Excellent. Steph, so good. Hubby's building Millennium Falcon in Lego. Oh, great. Yeah, I'm a bit of a fan of Lego. Actually, my niece, not last Christmas, the one before, got me a Lego orchid. I still ain't done it yet. I must get that done. I quite like Lego. I've got a few little Lego bits in here that I've done. Oh, they're not in view, are they? There's a bus and stuff like that. Oh, I know what I've got. I've got a London thing. Do you want to see that? Look. Someone bought me this. Look at this. A London Lego thing. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's shaking a bit, isn't it? Look. There we go. It's a London thing. Yeah. It's very relaxing doing Lego, isn't it, really? Quite like doing that myself, yeah. Right, thank you, Steph. Sorry to alter the subject. Can you make cheese and onion scones? Can I do fruit scones? I haven't done scones before. Do you mind if I do fruit scones? I wouldn't really want to eat cheese and onion scones. And the trouble is, and I've said before, if there was someone else here who would eat this stuff, then I'd be happily doing chickens and things like beef and whatever. It's just because I don't eat it, don't mean I wouldn't cook it for someone else. The problem is I wouldn't really want a cheese and onion scone. They don't do it for me. Are you alright? Can I do a fruit scone? Oh, I can't find me. Oh, there's a picture of me. Yeah. Jake did that. That's Matt. Who you keep hearing me mention, Matt. And there's this little boy, Jake, and me. Okay, on a visit that hasn't happened yet. It's AI, that one. Okay. Oh, Mark, I've got this bell. Have I shown you this before, Mark? Right. Yeah. When we meet up, whenever that is, I'm going to give you this bell, and whatever you want, you just ring this, and I come running. Yes, master. Okay. You can be my master. Yeah. Would you like that? And I have to... Yeah. And then I have to do whatever you want me to do. Okay? Right, let me just write down these scones on my things to do piece. Here it is. Things to do piece of paper. Look at this. Scones. Oh, yeah, she says I can do fruit scones. Right, fruit scones. There we go. That's on my list of things to do. But that is a baking thing, isn't it? You remember what happened last time on the baking stuff? The lemon drizzle cake, yeah. Okay, darling, thank you very much for that. Where's she gone? There she goes. Oh, hang on. Wait, one minute. Another little word here from Mark Bowles. Let's have a look. Went out yesterday drinking. Had a disaster. Fell over. Cut both my hands and damaged my knee. Well, why haven't you rung me then? You need a nurse. I've got a lovely little nurse's uniform I can put on. Little short skirt and all that business. Yeah, you need me to come round dressed as a nurse to look after you, Mark. You've only got to ask. God's sake. I gave you my phone number a few weeks ago. Not one filthy message. Very disappointing. What is the point in giving out your phone? Is Jake with us tonight, by the way, Matt? If so, I do have lined up a Call My Bluff, as he was let down badly last week. We never got to it in the end, did we? We'll play that. Liam's there. Hello, Liam. He's been in the hospital. And when I got out, I went to my off-grid cottage for some quiet time. Ah, off-grid cottage. Oh, that sounds nice. But have you got electric there? Is there electric? No mobile phone, I suppose. I'm imagining. No internet, but sometimes you just got to clear the mind, haven't you? Yeah, you do. I've been catching up with the videos, though. Chinese food is a bit weird for me, too. They asked if I wanted some water. It was warm. Who gives you warm water to drink? The Chinese, that's who. Was that in China or just in a Chinese restaurant, I wonder? Eh? I would imagine the same as everything else, you know, when you go to another country and order a Chinese meal, an Indian meal, an Italian meal in Italy, you know, for the Italian meal. It's not the same as having an Italian meal here. One's bleating Jamie Oliver, and who's the one who swears his head off? Gordon Ramsay. Once he's finished getting his fingers into it and changing everything in it, it's not really Indian anymore, is it? I mean, I might try a curry, but I've been very unsuccessful with curries. Yeah. 3 times I've tried one, and 3 times it's tasted okay, but it smelled awful. Not the same smell as what you smell coming out of those beautiful Indian restaurants. We got one in Bracknell, actually, and they did enough look after the front of it. Beautiful plants and all, and always a lovely... I haven't been in it. I should go in it. Mark, can we go for a curry? What do you have to do, for God's sake? I mean, I don't want to come across as I'm throwing myself at anyone. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, there's all these plants, always clean outside there, you know, and then there's a fish and chip shop next door. What a mess, dear. What a mess. Thank you, Liam. Actually, when you say about the warm water, in the winter, I tend to drink warm water, believe it or not. Slightly warm, because my teeth are a bit sensitive with cold, you know. Like someone's jabbed a load of needles into your gums, isn't it? Horrible. Thank you. Kirsty is watching the show. She's loving it. A beautiful day here. Ding dong, darling. I hope you enjoyed church this morning. Yes. Yes, indeed. I had a lovely time there. Although extremely hot in there. It was really hot in there. Mike T, hello. Good evening, Chris and friends. My Samsung lasted 2 months. Yeah, another one. Slipped out of my pocket in the bathroom, dropped onto the floor, damaged the internal connections. Replaced it with a phone from a different manufacturer. Maybe it's the Samsungs and they're not very good at being dropped. I mean, seriously, that iPhone has been dropped so many times. Hundreds of times, really. Zoe. Oh, she sent me a picture. Is it the one on the right? I assume it's not the one on the left, unless you want a toy boy. Is it the one on the left or the one on the right? Zoe's the one who's meeting up with one of her exes. Shut up. Oh, thank you, Mark, for that lovely message there. Thank you very much, darling. Much appreciated. Right, hang on. What's his name again, this lad? Oh, I can't remember. Oh, we'll send his picture. He is with his son who has the blonde hair. Yeah, he's all right looking. The one in the white T-shirt. Oh, yeah, go for it, girl. Go for it. Yes, well done, Zoe. Yes. Well, I hope that works out all right for you. Let us know next week. All right, darling. Gary Ross is there. Evening to Gary and Leslie. They're over there in Northern Ireland. A very good evening to you. Hi to Kieran and Jason, who are in Kettering. They're loving the shirt. This is actually a really cheap one. This was Georgia Asda. Seriously. And it's about, it's got to be about 6 or 7 years old now. Thank you very much, Kieran and Jason. Welcome along to you two to the show there. Shania's had a clergy change. I will need to ask the priest first before we plan anything. Oh, yeah, okay, Shania. Shania, whatever you want, love. If it's no, that's fine as well. No problem at all. I'll still be there. I'll sit at the front with your dad again. All right, oh we are. Big G's going to be controversial. I'm on an Android and I hate iPhones. No, you just can't afford an iPhone. Don't lie. Yes, my aircon is on wheels. It's brilliant. Best £400 I've ever spent. They are very good, those portable things there. Dean in Surrey's there. Good evening to Dean in Surrey. Yeah, okay, where are we going? Sandra from Rugby. Andy made some jam doughnuts, which was lovely. Maybe you should try and make those. Absolutely, we like a jam donut. You know, I found the best jam donuts are the ones from Morrison's. I don't know why. I think they inject a huge amount of jam into those, and they're quite nice. Jam donuts. Okay, yeah. You want me to try something? I'm very happy to try it. You know that. We try anything once, just not potholing. Mark Bowles, you should try anything once. Me, for example. Let's just check the emails. See if we've got any emails today. Sean O'Sullivan. Hello, Sean. Sean wants to know, do you know what karaoke means in Japanese? No. Would you consider an online poll where we choose what you sing? Doesn't really work, that, Sean. I've tried that before, and if you can't do the song, it's very messy. Sometimes at the karaoke, you also get people put in songs for someone else. And 9 times out of 10, when you call that person, they won't come up. And it's just a waste of time. So, no, I don't think so. Sean, iPhones are a proprietary branch of the same operating system. It is, in general, 2 to 5 years behind the latest Android innovations. Apple often announced new groundbreaking features that were available on Android up to 10 years ago. Have you found that, Android users? Probably have, I suppose. What's worse is iPhones have no opportunity to upgrade or change. They're locked down like a work laptop. If you want to modify them, you can't. Oh, that's true enough. I know that. It's the same with computers, though, isn't it? Those Apple computers, you can't do anything with them, can you? Other than the stuff that's gone through Apple. Now, people have said to me Apple computers are more reliable. But to be honest, I've not really had much problem with my computers now and again. I think I had a hard drive go once on one of them. One at the caravan, the memory kept going wrong, and we discovered it had gone rusty because of the moisture in the caravan. But I've got a dehumidifier up there now for the cold months. It's not on now, only for when it's really cold, because you get a lot of moisture up there. And Sean, just a comment on the foldable phone screen. For some reason, anyone under the age of 30 thinks it's perfectly normal to be able to run everything off a phone, making a 10,000 GHBP holiday purchase. What is that? I don't know what that is. What's a 10,000 GHBP holiday purchase? I don't know what that is. Phone. Hang on a minute. Let me read this. Okay. He uses the phone for small jobs, but when I need a big job, I call the control centre, which is my home office, 5 screens across 2 laptops. There you are, look at that. Thank you, Sean. Karaoke apparently means empty orchestra. It's a common pub question. Right. Okay, thank you, Sean. Patricia, Fanny Craddock was funny like you are. I know Fanny Craddock. I know she was a cook. Was she with her husband? Didn't she do it with her husband? I can't. That's not in my head at the moment. What she used to do there. I don't remember that. Sorry, I don't remember her really. Liam, Chinese people always have water warm. No idea why. Maybe someone can enlighten us. I think someone said it's about not shocking the system with something cold. Well, that would kind of make sense. Maybe maybe they know more than us. And there was a Chinese doctor. She told me for my constipation to try those chai seeds, didn't she? Or chai seeds or whatever they're called. Well, I've been on those for 2 weeks. Not had a problem since. You know, some of this Chinese medicine is probably quite good stuff, I would imagine. You know, better than chemicals, isn't it? Stop it, Mark. She says less of it. No, dear. More of it, love. More. Phil in Devon, please forgive me, Chris. I've just got in from the beach in Torquay. Ooh, you have a nice time there. Whippy ice cream is just... Well, I'm so glad you've brought that up. That would lead nicely to this story I've got here. Whippy ice cream is just the best, Chris. You're looking fab as usual. Phil from Devon. I love Mr Whippy ice cream. It's my favourite ice cream. But there is Mr Whippy and there is Mr Whippy. Now, you could argue that the McDonald's ice cream, that's a bit like Mr Whippy ice cream. But there's no taste. There's no taste to it. The best ice creams I have come from the ice cream booth in Skegness, which happens to be on the sea, almost on the seafront, right next to McDonald's. Even the staff at McDonald's come out of McDonald's on their breaks and have an ice cream from there. Lovely taste. And only about £2.50 maybe, maximum. You know, when I was at the Royal Albert Hall last Saturday it was, wasn't it? Remember I told you? I was going to buy an ice cream. £5.50 this old bag wanted. £5.50. I tell you what, Tara in Melbourne, Sue on those little videos we've been watching, she would have none of that. That's something else to mention in a moment. In fact, I'm going to do this now, okay? First of all, let's do the Mr Whippy ice cream, because I picked this up last week from the Daily Mail. And it says, the soft, creamy swirls of snowy white ice cream topped with a flake for a classic 99 have been a fixture of British summers for almost 7 decades. We love it. We love them. And despite the popularity of the gourmet Italian gelato, our love affair with soft serve ice cream continues apace. The UK market of that ice cream is worth £1.6 billion, with one survey estimating British people buy more than 2,300 ice creams from vans during their adult lifetime. But the days of when a 99 cost less than £1 are long gone. Today, the price of an average cone from an ice cream van is £4.60. And I found this. There's an ice cream van that comes round on the caravan site. And a couple of visits ago, there I was in my little caravan. Ding 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 ding. Ah, let's have an ice cream. And out I went, clutched in my paws a little £5 note. I'll have a 99, please. £4.50, please. Pardon? £4.50, mate. Anyway, I purchased the ice cream. I haven't bought another one from him yet. I've said this before. With all things, there is a price point that I am prepared to pay to. You know I'll stay at a luxury 5-star hotel. Right? I know what it costs. It's up to me. Do I want to spend that or not? Yes. £4.50 on an ice cream? No. £25 on a pizza in Pizza Express? No. There's a price point for everything, and you're the same, that you are willing to pay. Right? Cars, BMW, 50, 60, 70 grand. No. Too dear. Not paying that for a car, right? And I'm the same. So I bought that one ice cream, and that I won't buy another one from him. Funnily enough, there's a there's the caravan site I'm on. There's a Facebook group, and I went on there. Anyone bought us ice cream? And everyone said the same. Well, he won't be getting much business from here anymore. You know, I know what they were fuming. £4.50 for an ice cream. Oh, but we got our costs. Well, you look after your costs. I'll look after my pocket. Thank you very much. And the same thing happened just a couple of weeks ago, and I was cycling back from town, and I noticed there was some sort of event going on at the Bracknell Leisure Centre outside. Looked like a school sports day or something like that. And anyway, there was an ice cream van. I thought, I'll have an ice cream van. I'll have ice cream on the way back. And I went there, and there was these two schoolgirls. They were just going towards this ice cream van, and I got there first. And I said, "Yes, mate, can I help you?" "Yeah, are they £4.50? Yeah. Yes, mate." "Oh, okay, I'll leave it. Thank you very much." And I went. I then went straight from there to the Co-op, and I bought the tub. You know, big tub like that. You know, big tub like that. £3. I was like, eight scoops of ice cream in that. What you'd get off the Mr Whippy thing. There must be 8 scoops in that thing for £3. I ain't paying £4.50 for a cone. Take the mick. No. Like my sister said, we ain't being ripped off. I'm not being ripped off at ice creams either. Of course, it's different when you've got kids, isn't it? You know, when I've got great nieces and nephews, you know, you see these ice creams. "Do you want ice cream?" "Yeah." "Oh, yes, please, Uncle Chris." You go over there. And you didn't check they're £4.58. Oh, my God. But that doesn't matter. Because that's for them. Doesn't matter if it's for them, does it? It's for you. What are you willing to spend on yourself? Anyway, back to this. While Mr Whippy may have changed a little in the public imagination since it first arrived in 1958, we had Mr Whippy ice creams. Okay? The reality behind the iconic swirl is rather more complicated. This is in the Daily Mail. Far from a traditional blend of frozen milk, cream and sugar, modern soft serve contains a cocktail of stabilisers and emulsifiers designed to create its distinctive taste, texture and appearance. It may seem like a reassuringly old-fashioned treat, but Mr Whippy is actually a Frankenstein's monster of ultra-processed ingredients, says Laura Southern, a nutritionist and founder of London Food Therapy. What's more, some ice cream sellers are complaining about the quality of flakes, with reports earlier this week of chocolate bloom, which is an unsightly white coating where the chocolate has melted and incorrectly been cooled again, affecting batches. Now, I've had that with normal chocolate before. Not that I buy... Oh, do you know what I had yesterday? Tesco's milk chocolate. And it is milk chocolate, no palm oil. Try it. It's all right. I tried it last night. It's all right. Great big bowl it was. I only had half of it. Yes, I did. I gave the other half to my friend behind the bar, AJ, who's also known as the Tasmanian Devil, because he dealt with someone the other week. I was amazed. Anyway, back to this. Several vendors said there had been a quality drop since the production of flakes was moved from the UK to Egypt. It's a long way for a flake to come in it, all the way from Egypt here. God, where are they storing them in bleeding pyramids? That's why they're getting so hot. Have you been in the pyramids? Oh, yeah. It doesn't appeal to me, Egypt. And I keep seeing these YouTube videos of the people pestering people all the time. Do you want to ride on a camel? No, I don't want to bleeding ride on a camel. Go away. And they don't go. They keep following you everywhere. Oh, it don't appeal to me. But some of these... You can go in some of the pyramids and people are like climbing up there, almost laying down while they're climbing up. Oh, no. Same as potholing, isn't it? No. What if it collapses on top of you? You'll never be seen again. What's that film? Remember that film? Right? They go in this pyramid and then they cut these things and sand comes off and the pyramid starts closing down and they get stuck in the pyramid. That's the end of the film. Frightening. Anyway, back to this. What are we getting for our money, it says here? A comforting blast of nostalgia, yes, but also a huge calorie injection. A standard 90-gram soft serve cone contains around 200 calories. Add a flake and it jumps to around 250 calories. A small amount. That's a small... Oh, you could have that instead of a meal, couldn't you? Come on, how much was your roast dinner today? 1,500 calories? Something like that, maybe? You could have had 2 cones, just 500. Ha! Quid's in. Losing weight by eating ice cream instead of roast dinners and chips. That's the other thing. You see, when you go to these holiday destinations, Skegness, lovely, Mablethorpe with Dottie and Carl there, somewhere like that, right? When you go there, and you do tend to have fish and chips and then the ice cream. You can't have one, can you? I'll just have the chips while I'm here. No, you won't, darling. You'll have the chips and then the ice cream afterwards. With butterscotch sauce. Salted caramel sauce. Dipped in chocolate. Have you had that one? They dip it in chocolate. Anyway, 250 calories. Well, that don't sound too bad to me. If you opt for a double cone with 2 flakes, you're looking at 500 calories. Oh, well, that's unnecessary, isn't it? A double cone. Come on. With a squirt of sweet sauce, bumping it up by a further 50 calories just for the sauce. Mark Bowles, I hope you bought your little boy an ice cream today. The exact Mr Whippy formulation is kept a closely guarded secret by Unilever, which has owned the brand since 1966 and licenses it out to thousands of vendors. It's a mix. It's manufactured in factories and shipped by vendors in the form of vats of ready-to-use liquid. Nutritional information for this mix reads more like a chemistry experiment than a recipe. For old-fashioned ice cream, the ingredients list comprises reconstituted skimmed milk, cocoa, sugar, a coconut fat, skimmed milk powder, glucose syrup, emulsifier, mono and diglycerides of fatty acids, stabilizers, locust bean gum, gaga, carrageenan and flavorings. Perhaps the biggest surprise is rather that the cream, its primary fat source, is coconut fat. Vegetable fat is far cheaper and gives that smooth texture that we expect from soft serve. So I'll leave that story there. Then it starts going on about how much money they make, which we're not really interested in. But you see, all is not as it seems, is it? On the other hand, you know, go into your cupboard and pull out a box of veggie burgers or, you know, some ready-made meal, and you'll see exactly the same on there. All these things that we don't really know what we are, but we continue to eat them, don't we? You know. Anyway, so has that put you off Mr Whippy at all? No, I didn't think it would. I hope you'd be having several of those when I visit. I don't know if we're going to Skegness or something like that. All right. Anyway, Phil in Devon, I hope you enjoyed your ice cream and you haven't now sicked it up after I told you all that. Simon in Oakhampton, I work at Sainsbury's and our doughnuts are the best. I'm sorry, I don't think they are. I've had those as well. The Morrison's ones are the best. They are. Simon's done Cheddar Gorge when I was in the Scouts in the mid-80s. Freaked me out. Yeah, I was in the Scouts 70s and 80s. I was a leader for a while. Scout leader for a while. No, Cub leader for a while. It just got too much, you know. They after parents, they kind of look at you as childminders in the end, don't they? Sorry, I've got this phlegm thing. How long have I had that for now? I did make a note. I have to make a note of when I pick up a chest infection. I'm allowed to give it 2 weeks and then I have to go into the clinic. I think it was this week it started, really. I thought I wrote that down somewhere. Oh, God, I'll have to estimate that now. Never mind. Right, Zoe. Yes, Uncle Chris. John is the one with the white T-shirt. He is very handsome. Good luck with that, Zoe. Like I say, do let us know how you get on with that, my love, all right? Hello to Gary Coleraine in Northern Ireland. By far my favourite YouTuber and blogger is who? What, me? Oh, I thought you were going to say Hannah Ricketts. She's my favourite. Hannah Ricketts. Now, where was she this week? She was in an ecological hotel somewhere in London. Was it One Mayfair or something like that? And it started all right, but then it just appeared to be a bit dirty. She was finding hairs everywhere. The worst bit, right? She filled up this kettle, right, with this water thing that they got in the room, and then she opened the thing, was going to make some tea or something. She opened the thing, there was something in that kettle. It was like either dust or mould or something like that. Anyway, she got a full refund. The whole shebang. 800 odd quid a night it was. You know, I'm not being funny. When you spend £800 a night on a room, you want it spotless, don't you? Oh dear. Anna Ricketts, give her a watch if you haven't done already. Thank you very much, Gary. You're very kind to say such words. I'm your favourite person. Spread a little happiness along your way. La 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 la. Right, who's this here? Let's have a look. Winnie! Hello, Winnie. Winnie's here, loving the show as always. There's plenty to see and do in Cheddar. The caves are great if it's boiling hot. We live just 20 minutes away. Maybe I'll come and stalk you. Have you ever visited Glastonbury Abbey? Lots to see there. I think you would love it. And all the cafes and restaurants are vegetarian. One moment, please. Where's that? Glastonbury Abbey. Is that near you? Is that Somerset? Glastonbury. It is, isn't it? Oh, well, you see, because I'm going there. I'm going to be in Glastonbury Avenue. Did you say? No, Abbey. I've written that down as well there. Because I'm going there in a few weeks' time down to Somerset. Thank you, Winnie. Big G. Are you sure the warm water in China wasn't meant for washing your fingers in? Because people eat with their hands in some Chinese dishes. I don't know. How do I know? I don't eat the bleeding stuff. I'm not a fan of Chinese food. I'm sorry. That's how it is. It's just how it is. We've done the jam doughnuts from lovely Sandra in Rugby, haven't we? Yes, we have. Austin. Thank you for the picture there. Midwinter sunset. Is it tomorrow? Is it tomorrow the longest day? Hang on, what's the day? 21, 22. No. Oh, summer. Oh, no, summer begins today, it says here. Summer solstice. 21st of June. So is today the longest day? And it starts getting dark again. Comes quick, doesn't it, eh? God, yeah, I'll have to book another international holiday somewhere. George Bond is with us. Very good evening to George Bond joining us there. We've got Tara in Melbourne. We should set Sue to set them straight. Yes, Sue. Got to tell you this lady on Instagram to watch. Where is it? Right, I took a photo of her earlier. She's hilarious. Okay, she's on Instagram. She might be on YouTube as well. The website is called Stacks Burger Co. That's the Instagram name. Okay, STAXBURGERCO. It's all one word. And here's the lady. Oh, hang on a minute. She probably swears. She swears a lot, but she's hilarious. And she goes into that's her there, right? What is that she's eating there?
Debbie gas.
Debbie Gar.
Appreciate you, bro.
Debbie, I don't know what that is. Hang on a minute, let's find some of her. And she usually goes into this chicken shop, and it's run all by Gen Zs, right? And do you know, I said that and I screwed up my face when I said that, didn't I? It's run by Gen Zs. And she goes in there and starts whacking them with her handbag. She says, I want a burger and this, that and the other. Oh, we're about to close in 10 minutes. And she gets a bag, just whacks them around the head and then goes through and starts cooking it herself. She is very, very funny. And I think her name was Sue. I think it was Sue. So once again, that her name, the name of the lady is... One moment. I'm sure I did a single photo of her to show you. There she is. That's her there. It is Stacks Burger. STAXBURGERCO. Okay, Stacksburger, and that's the lady there that you want to be watching. Very, very funny. She literally gets her handbag. All these little Gen Zs there, aren't they? They're about 18, 20, 21 years old. And they go, oh, I'm so sorry, madam, we're about to close. She just gets a bag. Just cook the bleeding thing. Whack. It's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious, all right? Jet in Canterbury has got tickets to go and see Kevin Wilson and his daughter, Jenny Taylor, in October. Oh, you'll have a nice time there, Jet. You enjoy that, my love. Yeah, always go and have a concert or something like that. Mark Rees-Ponto, a bit late. He's joining us. Me and my hubby have been watching Spain play in the football. Oh, how uninteresting that conversation is. It's coming home. It's coming home. Oh, it's coming home. Oh, go away. Go away. Can't be doing that. Thank you, Mark Bowles. Yeah, but not yours. Not yours. You know, not yours. Just a reminder, gang, if you're in the chat box and you're trying to send me a message in the YouTube chat box, I'm not in there, okay? If you want to send a message into the show, it's very easy. Just text in 07460 143393, okay? Or if you are international, you can use WhatsApp. It's the same number, 07460 143393, okay? Sean, 10,000 GBP. Oh, Great British Pounds. Okay. The Love Island generation will do serious business on the phone. Us oldies, a PC. Yeah, well, I do stuff on the phone. I do banking, train tickets, concert ticket. I do quite a lot on the phone now. But I don't know about you, son. I tend to print everything off as well. My sister does the same. We print it off as well. Because, you know, I could just see myself going for an airport. Oh. Phone's dead. Piece of paper. Thank you very much. Piece of paper don't let you down, does it? Unless, of course, you're short a toilet roll and you have to use that piece of paper. You know, so sometimes not so much. Okay, let's have a look. What are for your plans after the show? I'll be going to the gym after the show. I'll go to the gym on Sunday nights, Mark. Will you be up there in your grey trackies? Maybe not. Dean, you should come out ghost hunting with me. We could do a live feed. Now, you see, I'm a bit funny with her. I don't think you should muck around with ghosts and things. I believe in spirits. Absolutely. I believe in spirits. And there is one in here. It's never made itself known to me. It has made itself known to other people that have stayed here over the years when I've not been here. Yeah, yes, it has. Yes, it has. So whoever it is looking after me. I don't believe in mucking around with ghost hunting. You probably look at it as just a piece of fun. I think they should be left alone, and they will come to us if if they want to. You know. All right. One second here, Matt. Jake is with us tonight. He's clinging on to each and every word coming out of the broadcast. I must say, he's absolutely thrilled that you also like Lego. This is Matt Martin's little boy. He's 10. How old is your boy, SJ? Sorry, Mark, SJ. Is he 8? I think he's 8. So Jake's a little bit older. He wants me to tell you that he is a top Lego fan in Canada, and that to know that you and him share the same interest is really awesome. Thanks for making his day by showing off your Lego. That was wonderful. He's looking forward to Call My Bluff tonight. We're going to do that. We're going to do that in just a moment, okay? Jake wants also to me to tell you that holographic phones already exist. We would if they already existed, we would have one, and you would be coming with us one day over the next week or two to watch Toy Story 5 together in the theatre. Yeah, I quite like the idea of a Toy Story there. Right, get ready. We're going to play Call My Bluff, okay? Sean, Royal Albert Hall. You didn't honestly believe all that rubbish, did you? That you and them Wallies were destined for the Albert Hall, Carnegie Hall. The only hall you... I don't understand what you're saying, Sean. Okay. Right. Okay. And one here from Linz. Hello, Linz. Hi, Chris. Just reaching out to say you make my day watching your vlogs. Thank you. Can't beat a bit of down to earth and non-PC band. We don't do non-PC. We don't do PC, darling. Not on this show. If you want PC, please go and listen to the BBC, darling. They're very happy. Right, we are going to play a little game tonight. It's called Call My Bluff, okay? Let me bring that up here. My prepared Call My Bluff word. Where is it now? There it is. It's that one there, number 1. Right, are you ready? There's a jingle. Oh, I made a new jingle this week. Do you want to hear it? It's very good. It's very camp. Very camp. You know I do a little radio show. There it is, look. It's every morning, 9 till 10 o'clock in the morning. Reachonair.com. It's a bit like this, but with music. We always have a little competition. We play a piece of music for you to vote on. We are at the moment doing disco hits of the 1970s. Okay, so I play that and people text in and vote on it. And at the end of the feature in a few weeks' time, we will have a bit of a chart going on with the top song as voted by listeners to the show, okay? And I've just got a new jingle that I made. Can I just play you this little jingle that I made? Hang on, where is it now? There it is, you'll like this. So that's where I am every morning, 9 till 10 in the morning UK time, all right? So, where is it? There we go. Disco charts. Have a listen to this, right? That's a century, not that bit. This bit here coming in.
It's the disco charts from Paul and Lou on the Chris Reardon Show. Reach on air.
Do you like it? So I made that with a thing called Suno. Okay, Suno.com. You can have a go yourself. I think I mentioned this to you last week. Suno, it's called Suno.com, and you can give it an idea for a song or a little piece of music, and you type in your idea. You can give it a script if you want to, or just an idea, and it will create a song around that idea. It's very, very clever. And there's a lot of people doing it. A lot of people on YouTube are doing it as well. They make a song or they don't really... I mean, yeah, you do have to have some input, but you're not really making the song yourself, you know? You're putting the information in, your ideas, give it an idea. What sort of music do you want? So I put radio jingle, orchestral disco. That's what I put in there, and that's what it came up with. And it camping it. Anyway, we do have our friend, of course, I don't think he's with us tonight, Roy, who makes a lot of jingles for my radio show as well. And he has made a Call My Bluff jingle. Okay, he made it some weeks ago because we intended to do Call My Bluff and various other little bits and pieces, but we never really get around to it because we're dealing with so many messages and things. So, especially for Jake tonight, let's play Call My Bluff.
Call my bluff. Call my bluff. It's Call My Bluff time on the Chris Reardon Show. Call my bluff. Call my bluff. Call my bluff.
Okay, no, boys and girls, I'm going to give you a word here. Now, don't look it up. See if you can work it out yourself. If you look it up just to be right, you're not really winning anything. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so I'm going to give you a word. Jake, are you paying full attention now? And see if you can get the correct meaning of that word. You will have 4 options. It's multiple choice, okay? So today's word is maffick. M-A-F-F-I-C-K. Maffick. Is it A, a particularly strong coffee popular in Ecuador? Is it B, to beat up and seriously wound? Is it C, a 3-toed armadillo from the Andaman Islands? Or is it D, to celebrate being saved or delivered from some dire fate? Okay? Listen again. Here we go again. Today's word for Call My Bluff is maffick. Can you identify from these 4 options what is the meaning of that word? Is it A, a particularly strong coffee popular in Ecuador? Is it B, to beat up and seriously wound? Is it C, a three-toed armadillo from the Andaman Islands? Or is it D, to celebrate being saved or delivered from some dire fate? What do you reckon, gang? On tonight's Call My Bluff.
Call my bluff. Call my bluff. It's call my bluff time on the Chris Reardon Show. Call my bluff. Call my bluff. Call my bluff.
Right, so today's word is maffic. Let's see what you're answering. Tara in Melbourne, Australia reckons it's D, to celebrate being saved or delivered from some dire fate. I wonder what the dire fate would be. Mark Bowles reckons it's A. He reckons A, the strong coffee popular in Ecuador. Thank you, Mark. Patricia in Manchester, she reckons it's D, the being saved or delivered from some dire fate. Anyone else there? Mike T reckons it's D. Angie in Rugby reckons it's D. A lot of people going with D. Andy in Rugby, Stu and Sarah, they reckon A. Kirsty reckons B. Big G, he reckons D. Jake in Canada, he reckons C. Okay, Jake reckons C, which is the three-toed armadillo. Three-toed armadillo. Is that everyone there? I think so. Yeah, there we are. I think it's everyone. Check the emails as well. Do. Right. Okay. There we are. That's everyone there. Okay, boys and girls, are you correct? Are you correct? Maffic is D. It's D, gang. It is to celebrate being saved or delivered from some dire fate. That's tonight's Call My Bluff.
Call my bluff. Call my bluff. It's call my bluff time on the Chris Reardon Show. Call my bluff. Call my bluff. Call my bluff.
And Linda in West Wales, she got C as well there. Thank you very much, gang. Just a little bit of fun there, okay? Gary Ross, sorry, Jake. Oh, dear. Not correct, Jake. Never mind. Always next time. It's always next time. Doesn't matter if you get it wrong. I always say, doesn't matter if you get it wrong. It's all about having a go. All about having a go. Okay? Gary Ross says the start of the new jingle sounds like the old Ulster television music they played before programmes would start on Ulster television. No, that's the central one you heard. I can't really play that because it might be a copywritten piece of music on YouTube. Won't have that. All right, so that's the central one that you heard there, Gary. Steph Pennell, my man's 56 and he likes Lego. Look at that. See? I think Lego's pretty ageless, to be honest. A lot of people like that. A load of the great nieces and nephews, they do like that as well. Angie and Rugby. Okay, now what's the time? Good God, it's 25 to. We're going to open our little phone lines, I think. 1 second. Let me just clear down these messages for you. Right, and we'll open the phone line. I try and keep my message thing empty, otherwise what happens is that if messages build up, I kind of miss them. And then people, oh, you haven't read my message. There we are. Matt says, Jake says, thank you for playing Call My Bluff. He said that it would probably be a good idea if it was a regular segment on every Sunday night show. Well, actually, it should have been weeks ago, but various different little quiz bits and pieces I'd intended to introduce. But there was so many messages coming in to keep up with those, and you have to think, oh, right, okay, well, should I do the messages or the quiz? And if people have taken time and trouble to send messages in, then I do like to try and read them out as much as I can. Now and again, I have to sort of truncate them a little bit, especially if they're long, like in the comments and questions show. You remember that, Matt? Comments and questions show, there was some very long comments there, and if I just kept reading them all out, it's just more and more time, you know, and there's only so many hours in a day there, haven't you? Oh, I think I've read that one already. I know 1847. Yeah, I've done that one already. Okay, yeah, that's done there. Right, Mark, has Big Ben sent you a photo of himself on scaffolding yet? No, I think it's all. I think it's all a lie, to be honest. Let me just turn something on. Right, phone lines open now if you want to call in, boys and girls. If you're in the UK, you may now call in on my exclusive phone number, 020 8144 3477. It's a local London number. It's not premium rate at all in any way, shape or form. So if you fancy a little phone call tonight and to say hello to me, I'd love to say hello to you. Don't talk about anything you want, actually. 020 8133 or 3477. Don't do politics or anything serious. We don't really do serious stuff on this programme. That's for other shows. But they want to sit there looking miserable as sin and talking politics and everyone starts rowing. Don't want to do that here, not really. We're just here for a little bit of laugh. All right, thank you very much. 020 8144 3477. Yeah, I think so, Mark. I think so. I don't believe one moment he's on a scaffolding pole. Well, he might be on a scaffolding, just one pole. Is he climbing up scaffolding with tattoos and things like that? Have you done something like that, scaffolding? You did door work, didn't you, Mark? I remember you did door work. 020 8144 3477 is my local London number. And then we'll open the international one after that, okay? Just in case anyone wants to call in. And if you don't want to call in, that's fine as well. We don't need phone calls to be able to do this. So, all right, we can carry on. And I can just chat happily to myself most of the evening. Matt says, I hope you're proud of Jake and I as we figured out a way to make our comments on regular shows much more brief in an effort to keep things efficient for you. Yes, I did note that. Matt. Okay, there. Good pair of couple. Right, so we've got no calls on there. Right, okay, if you're abroad and you want to call in, you can call in by using WhatsApp. Okay, you can use the WhatsApp number 020 1 minute, let me put the number. I can't remember what a bleeding number is now. There you go, WhatsApp number 07460 143393. If you're abroad and you want to call in on that number, you can use that on WhatsApp, then it ain't going to cost you anything, okay? So WhatsApp number is open as well, 07460 143393. Mark, let me see what he's saying there. Ah, there we go. Tara in Australia. Hello, my love, all right?
Hi, Chris. How's it going?
A very, very good evening to you, Tara. Oh, why can't I hear? Let's turn you on. Oh, my God. 1 minute. Oh, sorry. Did that hurt your ear holes?
Just a little.
Eh?
Just a little.
Sorry, darling. That hurt your ear holes then, didn't it? I had it turned up a little bit too loud.
Hello?
Oh, you're right. You're a bit broken up, this call, isn't it? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Can't you hear me? I can hear you, yes.
I can hear you.
Yeah, good.
Oh, good. There we go.
How are you, Tara?
I'm very well now. Thank you, Chris.
Now, Tara, I reckon you're a bit the same as that Sue in those videos. Would I be right?
If you got me going.
I can see you running into a couple. I can see you running into a couple of those Gen Zs and putting them to right.
Absolutely. You betcha. No, I'm very well mannered.
Are you?
Not.
What is the time
No.
now? Are you morning there at the moment now?
Yeah, it's 4:37 a.m.
Blimey! Oh, what, you've stayed up just for this, or do you just not sleep?
No, I stay up for this.
Oh my God! Wow, Tara, I'm touched.
I love you, Chris.
I'm touched. I'm very, very touched.
I tell my family you're my brother from a different mother and father.
Are your family close by? Are they in Melbourne as well, or are they in other places?
Yeah, they're all in Melbourne.
Right.
My one sister is about 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
And the other's about an hour.
Okay. And
one I don't talk to.
Do you see them very much, or what?
Yeah, I I'm
Good, yeah.
fighting with my brother-in-law at the moment, so
Right.
but that doesn't matter. But I do see my sisters
Yeah.
quite regularly. Yes,
Right.
we're quite close, except for one.
Tara, do you work? Do you have a job or what?
No, I retired. I used to work for Medicare.
Oh, right. Okay. So health worker.
Yes.
As a nurse or in the office or what?
No, in the head office.
Oh, head office. So you weren't doing like gynecology or anything like that, no?
No, what we do is in Australia when I used to work for I dealt with the private health funds.
Right.
We would pay the bills. Mainly data entry, I guess you could say.
Okay. Right. Yep.
Yeah, and we have to answer any questions that would come through regarding why an account wasn't paid or something.
Right. Okay. Was that a good job to do? Did you enjoy it?
At the beginning, I did, but then later on, oh my God, horrible place.
Got fed up with it, did you?
Oh, absolutely.
How long?
And I'm glad I left when I did because my other friend there, she said it just went. I nearly swore. It went downhill.
Oh, you don't worry about that too much, my love. Now and again, a little accidental word will come out of people's mouths.
Yeah, but in the beginning, it was the best place.
And how long have you been retired for now?
Couple of years now.
Okay.
Couple of years.
What do you
It
do?
was good. I paid off. Sorry.
What do you do with yourself during the daytimes?
Well, not a lot. I haven't been well lately, so not a lot. But usually I sort of go for walks and, do some shopping.
Yeah.
And, not a lot. I like to tinker around the house.
Okay. I like doing walking. Are you near country or what? I mean, you've got that park there, haven't you, along the Yarra River?
Oh, yeah, that's a bit far from me.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Not that far.
Yeah.
Not that far, but we do have some parks here that we can walk at.
Right.
But I've got the treadmill too.
Oh, you got a treadmill, have you?
Yes.
Oh, I'd be bored on that. I mean, I'll go up later and go on the one up there for 20 minutes. But it's already taken me 20 minutes to walk up to the gym anyway.
You don't need more.
I like walking through forests and places like that. Yeah. Actually, one of the viewers did ask. One of the viewers asked me to take the camera up the forest one day, so I'm going to do that. Yeah.
I'm hoping when you're at the caravan, you take us by the river again.
Oh, it's lovely. Yeah, someone wanted me to walk right along there, didn't they? It's actually a 45-minute walk from one end to the.
Oh wow!
Not from the part that I drive down is about a 45-minute walk from my caravan to the first bridge, which is called Tattershaw Bridge, and it's a lovely walk, to be honest. I used to do litter picking down there. Yeah. You know, I quite like doing litter picking. I started doing it up there as well, along the river. Oh, I hate it. People dropping their crap in the beautiful countryside. It's just awful.
No, you need a bin, for goodness sake.
Yeah. Never mind, darling.
Yeah. Doesn't cost you everything just to put it in a bin.
Yeah. Why don't they do that, eh?
Yeah.
Well, Tara, lovely to talk to you tonight, my love.
You too, Chris. You take care.
Look after yourself, darling. Keep awake.
Thank you too. I will. And you need to get to the doctor about that infection.
Well, it's not gone on long enough yet. Well, I can't remember when it started. I did write it down here somewhere.
I think it was not yesterday, or your yesterday.
Was it last week?
The Saturday before. Yes.
So it was last week, right? Okay, so that'd be say Thursday.
Pretty sure.
Thursday the 11th. So Thursday the 18th. Thursday the 25th should be when I go in, but then I'm at the caravan. Oh, no, it's Thursday just gone, isn't it? Oh, here we are. Tuesday the 16th. So Tuesday the 23rd, Tuesday the 30th. Oh, well, I'm at, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll have to go on the Wednesday then, because then otherwise, then I'm going up to Scotland.
Yeah,
so I'm allowed to, I can't give it any more than 2 weeks, then I have to go in and get some of those more doxycycline, usually knocks it on the head. Doxycycline one.
Yeah.
Thank you for being so caring, Tara.
Oh, you're so welcome.
See you later, darling. Bye-bye, love.
Have a great time at the caravan.
I will.
See ya.
Thank you. Bye-bye, love.
Bye.
There's that lovely
Bye.
Tara. Oh, hang on. Which button am I on here? I've forgotten what button I'm on. Is she coming? She's coming through on that one. Oh, you're coming through on the wrong circuit there. Thank you very much. Nice to hear Tiara tonight, gang. Anyone else want to call in? International 07460 143393 if you want to use the WhatsApp there. All right. Big G loves Tara. He loves Tara. He thinks you're very, very funny. All right, there you go. Thank you, Big G. Mark. Yeah, I think so. I think so, Mark. It's very strange and mysterious, isn't it? It really is. Okay, so we'll leave those open for a little bit longer. Now, what else have I got for you on the show today? Oh, yeah. Where are they now? Where are they gone? Oh, okay. Do you remember? Let me take you way back, because we're all a little bit old here, aren't we? Except for Jake, of course. Right, and indeed Mark Bowles. You're too young to remember this, Mark, I think, really. Do you remember each Christmas kind of has its own Christmas present, something that gets pushed at you all the time, and everyone must have this gift. Do you remember when they were Parker pens? It was a thing to have. I just remember this in the 1970s, and there'd be this advert on ITV when ITV was a great TV station. We had Thames and London Weekend down in London, and the Parker pen for several years, I think, was one of those Christmas presents that was a luxury gift. Come in like a glass, I think like a plastic box, if I remember rightly, a see-through plastic box. It was all very beautiful and amazing. And I just remember that from the 1970s as one of those things that would be an excellent gift to receive, or indeed, of course, give. I didn't get one. But some time ago, I bought my own Parker pen, and they're two dozen to the penny now. They really are. So I've now transferred. I'm just trying to get the price for you. Hang on a minute. Let me see where my orders are. Orders, Chris, your orders. There it is. Oh, hang on. No, I pushed the wrong button there. Oh, come on, there is it. Your orders. Not now. Your orders. Now, I'm looking down here for something because I was going to bring something up. I can't. Oh, there we are. I've now moved from these nasty cheap pens to Parker pens. You can now get a box of 4 pens, Parker pens, for 16 quid. Here they are. Look at these. Anyone still buy these? Do you buy these? Is it just me wanting to remember better times? Is that what it is? Anyone buy Parker pens? Oh. I got 4. Still comes with a guarantee. Parker guarantee. Look at that, eh? 16 quid for 4. I seem to remember them being a lot more expensive than that. But, I think they're... Yeah, are they? Yeah, the guarantee. The international warranty. Look. Anyway, won't keep that. And I've got 4. They come in this little presentation box. 16 quid. All different colours, look. And the thing is with these, they work first time. Look at this. They work first time. So I haven't used this at all yet. Here is a pink one. First time. Green one. Because I saved these to open in front of you. Anyone buy these still? Blue one. Look at that. So, Effortless, dear. Effortless. Yellow. Look at that. Beautiful. So I just wondered if anyone still bought Parker pens or just buy the cheapest one that you can find. Bye. So I've got one in every room now. Because if you buy one, I just buy one for myself. You know, you can never find it, can you? Is it on the piano? Is it on the little coffee table in a dining room? Is it up here in the office? Have I taken it into the kitchen to make my shopping list? No, dear. So I've got 4, and they will be positioned in various parts of my little house here for future use. I might even have one in the toilet as well. You know, does anyone do crosswords in the toilet? I bet you take your phone in, though, don't you? Scroll, scroll, scroll. Apparently, it's quite bad for you. Get piles. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe that's my problem. So, no one buy Parker pens, I won. Oh, look, who's this here? Let's see. Linda in West Wales. Yes, Chris, the Parker pen was this one, the one that was advertised you could write upside down. Or was it the Papermate? Good point. Was it? Oh, well, we can always test that, my love. Here's my Parker pen that I've had for ages now. I even changed. You can get the insides to change, right? I changed the insides. You get the, I don't know what they're called, cartridges or whatever they are. Okay? Let me just see if I can write upside down with this. Yes! Look! Look! Look, right, it's upside down, look. Very useful if you're in a spaceship. Don't laugh! You may well be one day. There's a few people I'd like to send in a spaceship up to Mars. Nice. Matt Martins. Jake wants to know if any of the pieces of paper he has been gifted from you contain writing using one of these pens. Yes, that one. They would have been done using that pen, which stays in this office at all times. And in actual fact, the ink that is in here now was used to write those bits of paper. Jake, Matt Martin's son, he's 10 years old. He sent me some stuff. So I thought I'll send him some stuff. I sent a great big box of stuff and it didn't arrive. So I sent a smaller packet of stuff which did arrive, some of which contained stuff like this. Right, just stuff that I have sitting in front of me here for the show. And I thought that would be of interest to a young boy. I remember, and I chucked them all away when I moved out. I remember writing to TV places, the BBC, Thames Television, London Weekend Television, for their cards. Now, when you see something on the telly now, maybe coming up next on BBC One, and there'd be a list of programmes that are coming on later. That's all done on a computer now. But it used to be done on card. Okay? And you'd have when you saw it on the telly, there'd be like a black picture, 7 o'clock, Tomorrow's World, 7:30, Top of the Pops, 9 o'clock, the 9 o'clock news. That was all done on black card, and people would stick on letters, and a camera would do it. I would ask for these things, and the BBC would send me this stuff, and Thames and London Weekend, they would send stuff to you. I always remember asking for, could you send me a picture of the test card, and they sent me this engineering sheet with a perfect picture of the test card on it, and I didn't keep them. You wish you had kept these, and sometimes this stuff comes up on eBay of older people like myself who were little boys and now are selling this stuff on the eBay. And basically, you're buying memories, aren't you? You're buying memories. There is a video coming out, and I've had to keep putting it back because other stuff comes up. There's a video called Mr Matic, okay, that I've already made. I've now scheduled it in for where is it? Thursday the 16th of July, but it might get moved back again. And the Mr Matic was a very old children's toy. and a little bit of fun with that when I was about 14 years old, I think. Anyway, and I mentioned it to my nephew and his wife. We were talking about old things and all that. And then blow me down at Christmas, I was presented with this huge box, and they'd found an old one on eBay and bought it for me. And I made a video of me using it. Didn't quite work out, unfortunately, but I won't tell you why, because it is quite funny. Something happens in that. Oh dear, I'm surprised I didn't poison myself, to be honest, like with the cooking. But yeah, so so that's coming up in a few weeks' time. Mr. Matic, okay. Yeah, see, yeah, they write upside down, Linda, in West Welsh, Wales. Thank you. Mark. Mark's got a few Parker pens. I love them. Used to come in a box. Yeah, I thought so. Top half was clear and the bottom half was grey. That's right. And he wants to know where's Julie tonight. Yeah, where's Julie tonight? Julie hasn't called in. Well, I don't feel my night is complete without a call from Julie. Very, very disappointing. Anyway, that's Parker pens. Tara wants to thank Big G for his kind comments there. Matt, Jake is ever so pleased to know that such a high quality pen was used. And you should see his face as he is now looking at these papers as even more of a prized possession. How fantastic. I'm glad to have pleased him there. Very, very pleased to have pleased him with that. All right. What's the time? 4 minutes. Ooh, okay. What should we do? Let's have a look here. What have I got that's going to be about 4 minutes? Ah, yeah. Has anyone ever had lion's mane mushrooms? Came across this, I don't know why this advert was thrown at me on the Facebook, but I came across these things called lion's mane mushrooms, and you can buy them, and apparently they're a very good meat substitute, and they're basically mushrooms. Yeah, I took a picture. Hang on, let me find my picture of lions. There you go. Anyone ever had those? Look at them. They look fantastic, don't they? They look like little those snow, what are they called? Polar bears. They look like mini polar bears, don't they? You get 20 quid and you get this great big box. I don't know if they come in a box there or you have to grow them. I would imagine you grow them yourself there. And it says a meaty, buttery, flavour-soaking marvel. There are mushrooms, and then there's lion mane's mushrooms. With its succulent, juicy texture and its ability to absorb flavours like a sponge, this rare delicacy transforms everyday meals into gourmet masterpieces. Have any of you used these? It says you can sear it like a steak, golden crisp on the outside, melt in your mouth inside. You can shred it like pulled pork, slow cooked, smoky and tender, or caramelise it in butter and herbs so rich you won't believe it's plant-based. If you love deep, complex flavours and textures that satisfy, this is the mushroom that changes everything. So I don't know. Has anyone ever used these things at all, I wonder? Anyone ever used these things? Maybe you have, or maybe you haven't there. I don't know. Anyway, I'm thinking I might see if I can find a recipe or two to go with those. All right. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to leave it there today. Thank you very much for joining us. Next week's videos are already up and loaded. On Tuesday, you'll be able to see myself and my friend Debs go on a little bit. I usually have a bit of music playing now. Never mind. I usually have, Debs and my friend are going on a country walk. That's on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, the 23rd. And on Thursday, at the request of the delightful Patricia in Manchester, I have now made the video of me putting up a gazebo single-handedly in my garden. Did it work? You'll be able to watch that on Thursday. Okay, they're the two videos coming up there. Have we done all our messages? We haven't missed anything out. Let me have a little look here. Julie! Julie. Julie, hello, Julie. Brilliant Sunday show as always. Thank you, Chris. Your shirt is fabulous. I wish I'd bought Parker pens instead of my cheap ones. Go and get some, Julie. Amazon, darling. £16 for 4. Look, beautiful. Look how nice they are. And I'm sure you can probably change the insides as well on these, I would imagine. There, yes. Yeah, look. And then when they die, you just get their insides. Park it insides and you put them back in there. Screw the top back on. Happy days. Got a new pen. Oh, I got very good. Sustainable. Oh, the Gen Zs will love these. Oh, sustainable, dear. They will love them. Thank you, Julie. Go on, get one. 16.5 quid off Amazon there for 4 of those, all right? Mike Rees-Ponto sends me the Parker Pens advert. Of course, with... Oh, I can't remember her name. She was in The Good Life, weren't she? But Penelope Keith. It was Penelope Keith that advertised them, wasn't it? Yeah, I remember that. Anyway, thanks very much for joining us. I'll see you again next Sunday for another live show. Do enjoy my 2 videos this week, and any comments and questions, just put them underneath there. Thanks for watching and listening. See you soon. Bye-bye now.